Okay guys, here we are back at my canvas, back in my studio. This is a 30 by 40 canvas, and yes, I'm going to paint over it. It just wasn't quite right. So here's my colors. This is sort of a gold color. I believe it's Splendid Gold. This is just a deep orange, a little bit of brown, and some red, some blue, some turquoise blue, some dark blue. And then this yellow has just a little drop of red in it, so it's more citrus color than orange or yellow. There's my red, my light blue, and last but not least, my Artist Loft Soft Body White, and there's my dump paint. So this is what I'm going to be using today, so let's get ready and do a pour. Okay, here we are back at the canvas. We're going to say a quick hello with my blue jazz hands to start. And we're going to get started here. So I usually start with white on the bottom, and the reason I do that is because some paints are transparent or semi-transparent, and so I want there to be a little bit of brightness and lightness that comes through some of the colors. So I started with the reds and orange and golds off the top, and then I put a little bit of that dark blue and paired that with the light blue and a little bit of white on top of that. And then as you see, I use the turquoise and then the light blue again. And starting again with the colors of the red, that orange sort of rust color, a little bit of that gold, some white, the rest of that. I call it citrus. It's sort of like a yellowy citrus color. Put the blue next to that. I think I stopped for a moment thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to create some green out of that. But I went ahead and put the blue next to the yellow, finished off all of the color. So next is the dump paint, the black paint. So I double checked the consistency one more time, making sure that because it sat for a long time, I didn't want it to thicken up a little bit. So here we go. Pour it pretty much in the center since I'm going to do a swirl with this pour. Again, I did speed this video up slightly, but I did pour it very slowly. I wanted my negative space to be small. The more quickly you pour the black paint, it disperses the colors underneath. If you do it more slowly, the chances of that dispersion is smaller and you have a smaller negative space. If you pour it quickly, the odds of you having a larger negative space are pretty good. So just getting the colors over the edges, you can see there are some speckles showing up, which means that the pearls are going to start to form. I'm never 100% sure how things are going to turn out. When I see things in this phase, I realize that I'm going to have a good painting. I just don't know what color is going to actually show up as it comes up through the black paint. So I'm getting up, going to put it on time lapse. And as you can see, the color just popped right in. Now watch that white ring. It's beautiful. Okay, let's look at the wet results. Hey guys, it's Dwight. I'm back here after about an hour and a half or so. I stepped away and got busy and didn't get back to it. So this is pretty cool. I did not know what to expect when I stepped out of the room. So I'm glad that we have some symmetry here, and the negative space is pretty awesome too. Let me just show you up close the details of all the colors. I love this dark ring right here with the blue and this yellow and the multicolored pearls. I'm not going to take anything out except part of that edge just right there. I think everything else is going to dry as is. So this is really exciting. So let me walk over on this side just to see what it looks like over here. Actually, this might be how I would hang it. I love this turquoise blue down here up against that sort of brown and orange color. Yeah, awesome. I'm happy. Okay, we'll see how it dries, and I will definitely show you. And yeah, and any touch-ups, I will talk about that too. Okay guys, hold on and let's see how it dries. Okay guys, say good morning to my cat Yancy, my other cat Max. We're headed to my studio space in my house to look at the painting, see how it did overnight. And here we go. It's looking pretty good. Flip on a light. Awesome. So it dried pretty much as I'd left it. And I see a little bit of work that I might do. Let me explain what my plan might be. It's just aesthetic. I'm not really going to take anything out. So I am going to take out part of this edge, you know, somewhere through here, maybe just to here. Any of these pearls that have these weird sort of elongated looking centers, I might round. I'm not sure yet. I might just leave it alone. Some of you may say just leave it alone, and I might just do that. So I'm glad this worked out because I poured on top of a previously poured on canvas, and so it looks like it turned out pretty nice. So I'm going to walk around this way because this is how I was thinking if I was going to hang it. Primarily because the weight and the bulk of the painting is over here, and bring it down. So it's lighter up top. This is pretty dynamic and dramatic. The colors are beautiful. Again, it's kind of flat because it's laying on the floor. I always say that, but it is what it is. So I'm not going to show you any time lapse of touch-ups because it's only going to take me about 2-3 seconds. But yeah, this is what we have, and I'll show you when it's all completely done. Okay guys, hold on. Okay guys, here we are. I'm completely done. And just cleaned up the edge a little bit there. And that was about it. I didn't want to take anything out. Even though the negative space is sort of, I don't know, oblong, a little bit disjointed, I had this beautiful ring that sort of defines the composition and helps, you know, bring your eye there to that space. So yeah, just one more walk through here and we're done. So I just wanted to show you again up close some of these pearls. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if we call them pearls or cells, but this is the reaction that I had gotten. I think that's really kind of cool looking, if I do say so myself. So I'm intrigued down here by the blue and this sort of rusty colors that I made yesterday. I love the contrast also with the red. And I do like the fact that some of this yellow, this white, yeah, turned a little bit yellow because I knew that was going to happen when I mixed the green, the blue and the yellows and all these colors together. There's a chance to get a little bit of green. Anywho guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon. I'm heading out of town and I'll be back maybe next week. Take care.